Hey, so in my previous video, I talked about building 10 startups from essentially nothing and how there's a window of opportunity that's open right now that I don't think fully is appreciated by most people. But I want to talk about something that I think I missed, and I think that is the main thing that's holding a lot of people back. And I want to give my opinion on it, having founded startups before and being a founder now and being in the middle of building 10 startups. And I think that's the fear of what other people think. So that's something that I've actually also felt, and it's completely understandable. It's very, very relatable. When you're building 10 different startups, often people think that often, your perception of that thought of building 10 different startups is that people will think that I have no consistency, no plan whatsoever, or, I will launch something, it will be terrible, and, people will think that I'm an idiot or something like that, and it might affect my future launches or plans. My best advice for this, having founded startups and failed and done that multiple times, and now being in the middle of building 10 startups, is that the first time it is difficult. Failing the first time, it might hurt you a little bit, and you might be very you might care a lot about other people's opinion at that time. But once you do it a couple of more times, once you start doing it, and it's no longer your first time, you realize how little it matters, and you become, the only reason I'm able to go on this journey of building 10 startups and not care is because I've done it before. I haven't built 10 startups before, but I've built one, and at that time I didn't have that fear. But once you do it once, it evaporates. So I think, if you want to get over that fear, my advice would be to just start as quickly as possible. And it's like any other fear. Once you immerse yourself in it, it goes away quickly. Not maybe not that quickly, but once you launch, you need to get rid of the fear of launching and being public about what you're building, because it can be embarrassing that, hey, my thing that I'm building is going to start off with very basic, and it might not be very good. I don't want people to know about it, but people need to know about it. You need to get feedback, and so you need to launch. You need to get over that fear, and then once you do that a couple of times, it'll start to go away. Honestly, most people don't even care about you. That's the truth, that most people don't understand that other people are just busy with their lives, and they just don't care. They don't track what you're doing. They don't care what startup you were building then, what you're building now. And even if you were to approach them with like your idea or something, they might even ignore you. Like, they might not even have time to think about it. But the truth is that your time is the number one thing that matters. And if as long as it solves a problem for them, you'll get signal for that. That's what you need to look for. You need to look for signal that does this solve a problem for someone. I've seen a lot of people getting stuck in the trap of just building without launching, and I think I've been there myself too. Okay, so it's not a mistake that I haven't made before, but I think that's mainly because of the fear of launching. It's the fear of building it in public. And I know a lot of people say that, hey, my product is different. I'm going to have all these things built in before I launch. I'm going to be different than the other competitors that are building one thing at a time. Hey, look, that's your brain justifying the fear of people's opinion because your product isn't complete. If your product isn't seen, that's going to be a lot worse than if your product is seen but incomplete. So just get it out there.